Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Ruchika, and I'm a family physician. I work in Calgary, Canada. I'm also a digital business entrepreneur, and I have been in this business for the last 2 years. Today, I have pleasure to introduce Praveen. Praveen is an engineer by profession. He's my business partner from USA, and we are bringing a topic today for discussion, so for everyone to watch and understand why we did this business and what's the importance of having a side hustle or plan B. So let's talk to Praveen. And Praveen, please introduce yourself, but tell us a little bit more about yourself, and then why do we need plan B in our lives.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Ruchika. Thank you for having this discussion. So myself, Praveen Joseph, I live in Texas, USA. So prior to this, I was in Australia for almost 12 years. I'm an engineer by profession. I'm originally from India. So I started to side hustle this a few years ago. I was looking for an option. I was not looking for a shortcut, but I was pushed to a situation where I need to do something else, and that's how I come across this opportunity. And then it made sense for me to choose it. And then I'm educating myself. I'm still learning. There's a lot to learn, and I'm learning on this. And then also I'm doing this business alongside my full-time profession. So coming back to your question, so why this side hustle is mainly because in my profession as engineer, with evolution of technology and all those things, so job security is not there at all. So if you're working in a corporate environment, you know that the next day morning, so we should be glad or grateful that we have a job, because most of the time we don't know, we go to office and then they say like, okay, you don't have a job today. So I was made redundant three times in my 20 years of experience as as a engineer. So that made me to think that yeah, I cannot rely on this one for my life, and then having the stress undergoing every day that am I going to have my job today. And this is also affecting my family, because of that stress I'm not able to focus on my personal life, and then I become stressful, depressed, and all those things. So I thought like, okay, I cannot quit my job. Even if I change my job, it's going to be the same situation. So I need to do something else. And that's how I started this one. Other reason for me is the financial situation. So I was earning, but I'm not able to support or sponsor my kids' education or whatever they want. So I am actually bored of my parents saying to me that I cannot afford this. So we need to live within our boundaries. So we should not dream of big things. So these were all the talks that I listened from my parents, and I don't want to pass it on to my kids, because I know how I felt when my parents said to me. Because I don't blame them; it was their situation. But if I have an option, then I need to use it. I need to explore it, and then I need to execute it to give a better life for my kids. So that's what I thought. And then obviously there are a lot of options out there in online, and also traditional options like franchisee of all those giant fast food restaurants and all those things. There are a lot of options, but so this is the only business that fits into my list. The flexibility, legitimate, and it suits into my time schedule. So all these things made easy and convenient for me to focus on this business. Another thing which I loved is we need to learn and then execute. So there are other business models out there where we just go and then invest our money and then waiting for the graph to go up. If it is a green, and then we get money, and then if it is red, we lose. So there are many people doing that. I come across those situations too, but I feel that this business is quite legitimate, and then yeah, focusing on education will always give the fruits, better fruits in future. So that's what I thought. Yes.
Thank you, Praveen, for sharing it. And I want to go back to when you said we have to learn new skills, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to, well, I've been in attending a lot of weddings, and there was a makeup artist, and she was doing my makeup. And out of curiosity, I asked her, did you learn from somewhere? She said, yes, I had to enroll in a program. And I said, how much did you pay for it? And she said $10,000.
Wow.
So even to learn a very small, like a makeup, right? Which and the return of investment can be a long period of time because she's invested already $10,000. Then she'll be buying products, cosmetics, and then she will be finding clients. So compared to all everything is there out there, all the different professions or different skills that people acquire to generate money. I think our business fulfills all the criteria in terms of how much investment is needed, how easy the skill is to master, and then you're not on your own. You have your team and your coach. Everybody is there to help you. Like two of us, like we don't know each other. We didn't know each other from the past, but now we are bringing this discussion out there for people to understand. So I think uh, overall, we do need a plan B, because as a physician, I also want to add that I see a lot of situations where people who are not financially stable, they are in big trouble. That leads to mental problem, health problems. People even can't, if they lose their job, they don't have coverage for their medications. So that's a very so we always have to think of all the situations that can go wrong with anyone, and then be prepared for it. Yeah.
Going back to your example, the makeup artist, right? The one thing is, so she invested $10,000 to learn that skill, and she has to present there to
Yeah.
make money. But
Yeah.
in our business, it's not the case, right? So you are a busy professional doctor, and I work like 12 hours a day as an engineer, but still we are able to do this. So
Yes.
that's the best thing about this business, actually. So we don't have to be present. Obviously, we need to learn and execute it, but the business runs in the background.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Praveen. I hope this helps people who are watching us, and hopefully we'll bring some more new topics in future as well. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Ruchika.